Yo guys, so I have our week 6 match of the MLP season 13. We are up against Harris of the Atlanta Braviaries, and his team is right there again. Yes, I get to do it again. Love it, love it. So yeah, his team is Mega Glade, Zapdos, Slowbro, Nidoking, Spectre, Sarud, Copper, Florges, Dracofish, Munchlax, and Camerupt. I read C and I just thought Cofarigus, but no, it's Camerupt. So yeah, here's what we are bringing. We've got again the traits that we made last week. We are going to use them again. So we've got a Trick Room Lancer to set up for my physically offensive Earthring. Of course, physically offensive. I'm not bringing special offensive Earthring. I'm not crazy. With SD, just max offense, just like that. We've got our Clockmaker, Star Aura with Full Switch, Plasma Fist, Knockoff, Play Rough. Pretty much just our lead. Shockberry is nice in general here, and just hits everything and outspeeds everything. So it's really good this match. Got a physically defensive Mantine for the Dracofish as a switch in, also as a default, so it's nice, and also our Toxic Mon. Then we've got a Toxic Spike Trapion. You can set this up. I was thinking about bringing Sword Stance, but bringing a more bulky one was more in our favor. And then, last but not least, we've got Mega Charizard, pretty much just as substitute as his filler. We could set it up against like a Florges maybe. And yeah, this is pretty much just going to have no switch-ins. So that's why this is bringing. And that's why I'm also bringing Defog. Just want to make sure that we can get those away, those rocks, and we'll be fine. So yeah, let's see. We already got the challenge here, so let's see where I've got my team. Week 6 against Harris. There we go. And we just accept the invite. Alright. Good luck, have fun. Cool. Oops, I did not mean to... slash timer. Slash timer off. Oops. Good luck, have fun. Alright, so he does bring up the Dracofish, the Spectre, the Mega Glade. Those are basically just his most offensive and scary mons. He doesn't bring either Camerupt or Munchlax. Wow, Munchlax. I was really expecting him to bring one of those because they both counter my Charizard really well. He might be like some kind of AV Slowbro for it instead. Maybe just like a bulkier Dracofish, or he could have something on Zapdos, I suppose, to be able to take a hit. I'm not sure how well they take the hit though, but we'll see. So let's see. He didn't end up bringing the Camerupt nor the Florges. There's no Florges, right? Yeah, he brings the Nidoking and the what's it called? The Zapdos. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, how much of an issue is Nidoking? We do have Mantine, but he could have Thunderbolt. I don't like Nidoking at all on this team, but we should be fine. I like Star Aura as my lead, because I did a mock for this match as well. They led off with the Dracofish. If we see that lead again, we can just knock it off right away, get rid of his item, and we take a hit and we just full switch out, we'll be fine. So yeah, I do like that, but he might just go with Nidoking as his lead. I'm kind of expecting it, honestly. But then again, we do have Shockberry, we can knock it off. Not the worst thing, I'd say. So yeah, I'm gonna lock in my Star Aura. Alright. And I think that's my best option here. We do see the Dracofish, so that's great for us. This is pretty much just an exact repeat of our mock. So yeah, I'm just going to click knock off. We outspeed him no matter what, and he's not going to knock us out with the item, without the item, or outspeeding us. So yeah, knock off is super free, and we see the Nidoking switch, so you're losing your item right away, and it's Black Sludge. So I'm guessing some kind of bulky Nidoking for my Star Aura, which makes sense. I'll give him that. But that does make it a bit easier for me to switch into. Though I expect this to be his Roxmon. Yeah, he's max HP. Not max defense though, unless it's no, not max defense. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. Instantly makes this thing way easier to deal with, honestly. I like Mantine as the switch here and here. I mean, he's not going to click Thunderbolt right now, I don't think. He's probably just going to click Stealth Rocks. So yeah, if I were to go out to Mantine and he is Thunderbolt, that's not my set. Exit Xachitel, that's my set. Excuse you, thank you. Thunderbolt just knocks me out, so I do have to be wary of that. Though he likely has Rock Slide instead, because it hits both, and he might just be physically offensive actually. That's a good shout. He might just go for the Rock Slide right away here either. Again, I don't switch in well. I'm gonna go out to my Mantine. I don't expect to take a hit here well. We do see just the Stealth Rocks come up. That's fine. Now I'm going to switch, predicting an electric type move. I don't think I am. Though, what do I do if he... I mean, if I does just go for an electric type move, I just lose my Mantine right away. He could have Thunder Punch instead of Rock Slide as well. Going Star Aura to save Blade to kind of scout, but if he has Rock Slide, we'll just take like 30%. And with Stealth Rocks, that'll be almost at half, so that's not great for me. We just don't switch in on this thing at all, like I keep saying. We do of course have Sugar Berry on the Sarah Aura, but we're not doing much damage to it. I'm afraid I have to... He does a Thunderbolt. It doesn't knock me out though, so we're gonna get a nice chunk off here. It's not going to knock him out, and we don't get the burn. We didn't click Defog either, so it is a bit of a pain. But I am going to go out to my Sarah Aura right now. I'm expecting him to go for the Slush Wave, if he has it, or if he doesn't have it, he might not be able to fit it on. He would just go for an Ice Beam maybe. The Earth Power comes off, that's fine, because we have the Sugar Berry, we do take it, and I can just go for a knockoff pretty safely here now, and I will do exactly that. If he goes after his fish, I will just sack off my Sarah Aura. But we see the Gallade instead. He might have Shadow Sneak, so I'm just going to Full Switch out here, see what he goes for. Nothing like the Shadow Sneak that I was thinking he might go for, so that's fine. And again, we don't really have a switch in for this, so we have to play offensive against it. That's a common theme, as you've noticed probably. We don't have a switch in for anything on his team. His team is stupid offensive. And yeah, that Full Switch though did 20%. So he is max HP. Okay, we're getting something going. Cool, so he's either not max speed or just max speed, max HP. I don't know, it might be like some kind of Will-O-Wisp set, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure now. Kind of scary, but let's see. I feel like he would still be faster than my Charizard though. So I'm gonna go out to my Dancy. By the way, I'm still keeping my Mentine around because I'm hoping for a chance to be able to heal up or get rid of the rocks against like the Slowbro. And as you can see, this is shit. This is not good for me. We see the Close Combat do so much to me, and I just don't have a switch in. Maybe I should just sack off my Mentine here. We can calculate to see if that is adamant. At least we can do that. The Close Combat did 52. So no, he is not at all offensive. Yeah, he's max speed, max HP. Okay, that's something to know. Okay, we don't switch in, as I've been saying this entire time. Charizard doesn't outspeed. Okay, oh lord. Do we still have a chance to set up a Trick Room against Slowbro? Maybe, and we still need you as a switch in for Spectrium maybe, though I'm not sure we do that even anymore. Though, could still help against the Zapdos, so I'm going to sack off my Mentine instead. Yeah, goodbye Mentine. You're doing well, buddy, but you gotta go. And I should have just gone out to it first things, but I didn't, so that's on me. I can go out to Sarah Aura here, and do I knock him out with my Plasma Fist now? That's what I want to know. Because he is at -2, we do knock him out, so I will just lock that in. As we see the Zapdos switch, which is fine. We can see how much damage we do to you. Not a whole lot, and he's left over. So we can just go for, yet again, a safe Full Switch here. I hate it though, because it means that we're going to lose our Sarah Aura on the next switch. Though he, of course, doesn't have anything to outspeed me, so he's still good, you know. Still a solid one here, but yeah, it's painful. Really painful. I'm gonna go out to my Diancie, I guess. I might see like a Roost here, I think. Yeah, just a Roost. That's good. Because this means actually that I'm going to be able to set up a Trick Room, and I will do exactly that. As you see the Slowbro come out. That's fine. That's fine. We might just be setting up a Trick Room for this thing, which isn't great for me at all. I could go out to Earthswing, could go out to Drapion, which is safe. Could set up my Stealth Rocks, which isn't bad either. Because we saw the leftovers on the Zapdos. Not bad. All of those options weren't bad. I like keeping my Diancie around if possible. I like switching in my Earthswing. We can take 2 hits from this thing, I'm pretty sure. Because we max HP, of course. So yeah, that's great. So my Earthswing, Milk Argument. Love that name. Yeah, we can take a Scald with ease. And the Facade will do a substantial amount of damage. Let's keep it at that. He does, of course, outspeed me. Just not ideal. But it's what we'll have to deal with. He might have Body Press, though I don't expect it again. So yeah, I'm gonna go hard out to my Earthswing. Milk Argument, it's in. It's in. And we do see the Scald. Does 29. Just get the burn. But the Flame Orb does, so it doesn't matter. Scald to 29. See, yep, not offensive. Or some weird shit like that. I wasn't expecting it to, but it could have been, so, you know, just gonna note it down. Make a mental note of it. And yeah, this Facade is going to hurt. As you see the Slack Up, you're not slower than me, so that's a waste of a turn. That's great for me. Absolutely great. And I might be able to just set up a Source Dance or just click Crunch. I like clicking Crunch here. So it just goes for the Slack Up again. Makes sense. I kinda clicked Crunch in case he went out to Spectre, and that's awesome. That's awesome. So now I'll click Facade, as he goes out to Zapdos. Ooh. Does it die? It dies. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. It's not that serious, Earthspring. It's not that serious, my guy. But that's fine. That's great. What do I sack? I feel like I sack of Earthring here. Expendables, so yeah. Fisher's Rend, of course, the best move in the game. Just click it. Why wouldn't you click it? Is this the chance to go at Sarah Aura? I feel like I keep Sarah Aura around still. Like if I get a little bit more damage off in the Gallade. Let's see how much the Plasma, or the Player Off does against the Gallade. Max HP, of course. Yeah, if we can get Gallade to like 55%, then Sarah Aura is just winning, because I think Spectra dies unless it's Scarf, which I'm not expecting it to be. It could be though. Feral could be. Don't go out to Dancy, don't go out to Charizard. This could be Scarf, could be Banned. If he's Banned, he doesn't outspeed my Drapion, we get a knockoff. If he's Scarf, he doesn't knock me out, because we're max HP, right? That's what I'm thinking at least. So we've got Dracofish, Hero Choice Band, yay. So Choice Scarf isn't knocking us out. If it's Adamant, it is. Shit. Oh lord, Dracofish, fun one. We love it. We love it in this town, don't we, boys? Okay. Oh lord. Drapion isn't bad either as my win con, because I think we can take a close combat. We can knock off pretty much everything on his team still. You know what? I might just go out to Charizard to see if he's Banned or Scarf. I feel like this would be a Scarfer though. And with the Sun Up, that means Drapion actually takes the hit. And I don't think Charizard is useful anymore at all. So, you know what? I actually really like that. Because I think Charizard is super expendable. So I'm going to click Solar Beam here. And we'll see if he outspeeds me. He does, so he is Choice Scarf. Okay, now we know. And I can go out to my Drapion now, because the Fisher's Rend in the sun is going to do less. Yes, it is. Is this still outspeed me? Okay, does it really lower it by that much? That's crazy. I mean, we got to knock it off, which is great. But that doesn't mean that we have to damage off on our Gallade, on the Gallade that we need. Fuck. Okay. Could go. Okay, tough decision here. We could also knock it off with our Sarah Aura, damping out Serapion. Oh lord. Dancy. Oh shit. Dancy's super bad at this point. Now if we get a Trick Room up for our Drapion, it's still, we could maybe get something going, but Drapion doesn't knock out the Glade either. Ooh, I still think I go Drapion here, and I knock it off, because I take the Fisher's Rend, I do. I can knock him off. I don't think he switched out here at all. This is a really quick hyper offense type of game, by the way. So yeah, get rid of your Choice Scarf, which is great. Get a little bit more recovery, which is awesome too. Drapion, what are you talking about, man? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? So the Dracofish, will it die to the Play Rough? Which we know you're not. It doesn't. Jesus. I hate this mon, dude. This mon sucks. I hate it. We can stay in here because we do take the hit, I suppose. Could set up a Toxic Spike for the Glade. Not terrible. You know, not terrible at all. Like getting up 1 isn't bad. Oof. I'll click Poison Jab. Yeah. Do we get a poison? We don't. That's fine. Fisher's Rend doesn't put me in range of Stealth Rocks, so actually that's great. Because now I get to sack off my Diancie. If I sack off Diancie, I go after my Sarah Aura, which has to click Relay Rough sometimes. And then Drapion has to win it at the percentages at it isn't going to win it, my guy. Oh, if Sarah Aura was just a little bit more healthy. Oof, oof. Ugh, yikes. Oh, that Earth Power play was super good with his Little King shit. But yeah, we die to the next Fisher's Rend. Because I don't like sacking off my Drapion here. I should have defogged with my Mentine maybe. I mean, Little King was a bang. So I guess I could have let it kill me and then I could have brought out Charizard. Shit. Okay. Misplays were made. We remember those. It might come down if I crit with the play rough, which I of course don't hope I do. But I think it comes down to it. Oh shit. Because yeah, if my Drapion goes down, basically the Glade is never going to be brought out at a point where Zeraora will kill it. So it's lost, right? Let's look at that Glade calc with the player of again. It's 54 to 64. So now, even if we set up a Toxic Spike right now, and I mean he has Stealth Rocks up, so I can't do anything. Yeah, this game is lost. All right, that's fine. I'll still. I mean, my play is to see if I can get a crit with my Zeraora, which I of course don't think I can, or don't hope I can. But we'll see about it, I suppose. So play rough, knocks out the Drake Fish. We could also just miss here, you know. Let's miss this move. Let's miss this move. That of course is worse for us because we lose more differential, but it would be funny. Biggest misplay if we would go out to Glade right now, but now he goes out to Glade because he knows he takes the hit. And yeah, and if, I mean the Spectre is Scarf anyways. So it probably isn't because he had the Scarf Draco Fish. He should have this in the back. But yeah, really tough matchup for us, so I'm not mad whatsoever. We can still clap back hopefully. He goes out as a slow bro, so he might be giving me differential here. Which is cool. He might be giving me fat differential. And we might just not knock it out with a Plasma Fist, I suppose. I don't think we do, maybe? And we don't have a boosting item. Zeraora isn't necessarily the strongest. Yeah, it lives. Yeah. So I don't think he gets down different. Maybe, I don't know if he sucks right now, but I mean, if his Glade isn't what's it called? He does give me more differential. That's great. I take that. I guess it's a safer play because it means that he can go out to Spectre to get the kill, or if I did get the crit with the play rough, he would have been in a tougher situation. But yeah, the Shadow Ball should knock me out, right? Yeah, it just finishes me off. Alright, GG. So we do lose 2-0 against Harris, which is fine. Like I said, a bit of a tougher matchup for us, and we're still looking not too bad. We're 3-3 right now. Let's actually take a look at the standings. I haven't taken a look at those in a second. We're 3-3. We are actually looking really good still for a shot at playoffs. Obviously not for like a high place in the standings, but I feel like we can still make it, especially if we just win our last 2 matches. Talking about them, our next match is going to be up against Sweaty Bagels. Let's take a look at this team real quick. Right here, alright, the Mega Giants, Viladias, Male Metal team, oof. Alright, and then he's got the Infinite, which is a bit of speed, Celebi, Avalok. Alright, we got a bit of a fat team right there, but with some setup as well. I like it. That match is going to be next week though. I hope you guys all enjoyed this match, and I'll see you all later and next week. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.